So you've got your first deal. You're closing your first wholesale transaction. Congratulations, you should be super excited.
If you don't know Bryce, he's crushing it. He's doing over 50 wholesale deals a month.
I remember when I first got started, my very first deal, actually my first 2 or 3 deals, I went out and I met with the homeowner and had conversations in person, walked the property, got a feel for what I was doing, and then went back to the office, ran some numbers, and made a lot of mistakes. That's right, I made a lot of mistakes. So closing your first wholesale deal, I don't want you to make the same mistakes. So what mistakes did I make? Well, number one, I went to the property. It didn't change anything by me going there. It just felt good. And so the number one mistake that I believe that you make is going to the property, spending time with the homeowner, and then going back to the office and running numbers. Why is that a mistake? Well, I can tell you that I had several opportunities to get deals under contract, and I lost a lot of them. Why? Because between the time I got started and went to the property, went back to the office and ran numbers and came back to make an offer, 2 or 3 or 10 people had already been in my place. So what mistakes do you not want to make? Number one, don't go to the house and then go back to the office and then go back to the house or call to make your offer. Know your numbers if you're going in person before you get there. So that way, all you have to figure out is the difference between what your number ARV is and the rehab value that you can figure out while you're there on the scene. The second mistake that I often see people make is when they're going virtual, which our business is 100% virtual and have been for over 7.5, 8 years. The number one mistake when you go virtual is calling people back. Let me call you back. Let me run my numbers, because a lot of you tend to make this mistake because you don't have systems in place to remind you and you forget to call them back, or you run numbers and you realize you're nowhere near what they said they wanted and you put off calling them and you put off calling them. And then when you do, they've already made a decision to go somewhere else. The last mistake that people often make is not understanding their numbers and not understanding the flow of conversation. And so the tip that I can give you, if you're doing your first deal or just getting started, please understand your market, master the numbers, know what ARV is, the actual resale value. That's right, I didn't say after repair value, I said the actual resale value. What is that home gonna sell for on the market when it's all fixed up in tip-top shape? Knowing that number and then understanding within a ballpark range of 5 to 10,000 what the rehab costs are gonna be. Because when you take those two numbers into the equation that we use often in this business, ARV times 0.65 or ARV times 0.7 or 0.75, whatever it is that you are using in your market, you subtract the rehab and boom, there's your offer. Go down 10 and up 5,000, that ballpark range gives you some flexibility to negotiate. Now, outside of mastering your numbers, the number one mistake that people make all the time is the conversation. You must know the conversation. You must know how to engage with people. You've got to understand how the brain works and how to communicate to get that deal across the finish line. For more information, click below, click on the side, wherever, subscribe to this channel, but whatever you do, don't do nothing. The best advice that I can give you is practice, 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 and take your shot. That's right, take your shot, make an offer, even if it's the wrong offer, because most people fail in this business because they just don't make the offer. So the 2 things that I can tell you when you're getting your first deal, take your shot and practice, practice, practice. Hey guys, Bryce McKinley here, Coach Sharpen. You know what time it is. I want to personally thank you for watching these videos. You see, you might want to subscribe to this channel, and I'm not just saying that to get more followers, but the knowledge that I drop, I guarantee you won't get anywhere else. You see, the information that I give is not just the fluff that every other guru and guru talks about. You might want to stay alert for what's happening next. So subscribe, hit the notification bell to keep you posted. You're not going to want to miss what I drop on this channel.
Every single